Alright, 21W10A. Let's give it a look. I still can't load old worlds in this version, but the new features is only in a single biome thing. Lush caves, there it is. Alright, let's give it a look. This is a weird grass color, but alright, I forgot to make it in creative as well. This kind of reminds me of older versions of Minecraft. That's kind of cool. Anyway, you can see over here, it looks like there's an azalea tree, which is awesome. Does this just use oak logs? It does. Alright, so apparently azalea trees like to hang their roots in azalea caves, or lush caves rather. So if we just dig down a couple blocks here, we should see this rooted dirt, but oh, okay, we finally found one. Okay, this is kind of cool. I am a fan of this. There's clay in the walls, which is interesting. Yeah, okay, I really like how the glowberries add a little bit of light in this area, because otherwise it would be pretty dark, and that's something that the other caves seem to struggle with a lot. So yeah, I think that's really awesome with the glowberries there. Let's go into spectator mode here to see a bit of a different cave. Okay, so if we come down here to the deep slate caves, you can see they do generate in the deep slate caves. I don't know if that'll be like a final thing. Oh, I like this. These little ponds with the small drip leaves. I think that looks awesome. That's cool. Oh, and you got the large drip leaf in there as well. Okay. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I really like the look of that. Also, did they change the top texture of deep slate? I feel like that looks different a little bit. But yeah, in terms of... Oh, there's diamonds. Hey. In terms of new blocks and all that kind of stuff, I don't think they've added any new blocks for the lush caves. I think they've just added the generation in it for custom worlds here. Soon they're gonna put them all into one, which I think will be cool, but for now it's just all like across different custom worlds. Something I want to talk about briefly are the azalea trees. That looks really strange. That is a really weird looking tree. I mean, it kind of bends over and it's not like something we've seen in the game before, which I think is cool. I think it's a good addition to have different looking trees, but I feel like at the moment it looks a little bit messy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the azalea tree. Might need a little bit of tweaking, but that's alright. And I can't get over how weird this surface generation is. Like the cave generation, yeah, that's cool, but this surface generation is bizarre. It really is like old Minecraft versions, I feel like. It's just, I don't know. That's just what it reminds me of. Maybe because it's got less tall grass and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool. The new cave generation is still really, really cool, but yeah, you can see with the lush cave bits in there, I think it looked cool. I think that's cool. I do like this little area. I think this looks super cool with it like coming up here and then you've got a couple ponds like going around the side here. I think that looks awesome. Oh, and this is cool. You like walk along and it's got like a little dip down there and this goes into further lush caves. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so now for a couple features. First of all, they added all of the deep slate ores into the game, because before it was restricted so that copper and coal ores weren't in the game, but they've added those now, it looks like. They won't generate like these ones and that one, and I think that one as well. They won't generate, but they're just in the game for, I guess, map making purposes, which is cool. I can get behind that. And the emerald ore, of course, that's one that I missed just then. Now, I do have to say with these ore textures, I really miss the iron ore texture from before. I really liked the bands. I thought it like separated it a lot and made it look a lot cooler. They've got these radical changes and they just kind of brought them back to a little bit more of what they were before. But I don't know, some of the radical changes like the iron bands, I thought they looked awesome. I was a big fan of that, but yeah, anyway. I feel like the bands were slowly toned down more and more. So they used to like be massive and then they were smaller. And now there's not really bands at all, it's just patches again, which, I don't know, I want the bands. Hashtag bring back the bands. Why did I say that? That's so stupid. Anyway. Alright, some other features. Cobbled deep slate from the previous snapshot because, you know, they made it so you have cobbled deep slate and regular deep slate. And you find the cobbled deep slate. Does that look different to the regular deep slate now? Yeah, okay, so it looks like the textures have been tweaked a bit because these two side textures used to be identical, but they look a little bit different now, I feel like. But yeah, you can now smelt the cobbled deep slate into the regular deep slate, which makes sense. Deep slate can now be rotated. Okay, kind of a weird addition, but sure. I guess that could add a little bit more variation in your pathways and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Bit of a weird one, but I mean, more features, I'm not gonna complain. Also, finally, lightning rods can be waterlogged. Okay, apparently lightning rods can be waterlogged, but my research suggests otherwise. Fossils in the deepest part of the underground generate with deep slate diamond ore instead of coal ore. Oh, that's super cool. So if you don't know, fossils in Minecraft, they generate, I believe, in deserts, and they generate underground, and they're very rare, and sometimes they generate with, you know, mix of bone blocks and coal ore, but I guess that'll be a mix of bone blocks and diamond ore. but the like deep slate diamond ore, which I think would be awesome. Alright, so I think that's the bulk of the changes. Something else that's interesting is that they've changed a couple things. They've updated to OpenGL Core 3.2, so new rendering thing. Once again, I did notice some weird things with the grass over there. It looks a little bit strange. Yeah, okay, you can see that there. Bugs are always to be expected when updating to a new rendering thing. But something else that's interesting is that if you don't meet the minimum system requirements to run Minecraft, or what they consider the minimum system requirements, you are not going to be able to launch the game, which kind of sucks. Anyway, something I also want to test out, which I missed before when the new cave generation came out, is the single biome for the dripstone caves. Yeah, the single biome for the dripstone caves. I want to take a look at that as well, because, I don't know, I saw that in a thumbnail somewhere. See, this looks more like a regular plains biome. Okay, this is what the dripstone caves were meant to be. Whoa, look at that! That is insane, and so is this. The massive dripstone things coming down here with a bunch of the smaller dripstone. Oh, that looks awesome. You know, with the previous cave generation, it was kind of like a, I can see, like, it's kind of cool, you know, they've got the occasional structure in there, but with the new caves, it makes so much more sense. I mean, look at all this coming through here. I'd go so far as to say this is cooler than the new Lush caves, to be honest. I think the new Lush caves work better in, like, smaller biomes, like smaller caves, though. Larger caves, I feel like it just doesn't really do it justice as much, but I don't know. You can see that they've got these massive pillars that come through the center. Something that I feel like any cave biome that goes in, like the massive caves, needs to have. Something to break up the middle, and something to, I guess, make it really feel like a custom biome. And oh, this is one of the geos. This is cool. Yeah, that definitely blends in very well with the deep slate. I'm a big fan. Oh, the lava caves are back, baby. I don't know when they were back, but this is really, really awesome to see. They got rid of the lava caves for a while, but I guess they're back now, and yeah, that's super awesome. It's gonna be the thumbnail shot, I think. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this snapshot video off here, right in front of this lava lake, right next to some diamonds. Oh yeah. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this little video. It was a bit of a smaller snapshot, but that's alright. There were still a couple cool things to go through, and yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, anyway, I really hope you enjoyed and found it useful, I guess. If you did, please consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing if you enjoyed it that much. But anyway, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.